Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camsley, you can call me Cam, and today we have a new Sims trailer to react to. We are going to be reacting to the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack trailer. This thing was leaked and then teased, and then we were like, well, is it real? And the cover art didn't seem to be real, but now it's actually called Horse Ranch and it's here. And I have not looked at this. I was working when it went live and I'm on like my lunch break right now. So I'm just like very quickly going to be recording this little reaction. So yeah, we'll react to it and then I will go back and maybe go through and like pause and point out some things. So without further ado, let's just do this. Let's go. There we go. So dramatic. Is it a standoff? Oh, we're fine. That was cute. Also, I have it muted just because I don't know if the music would be like copyright claimed, so I'm sorry. Definitely go watch it though, if you want to see the music. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. I love all the horses and all the cats. That house is, the hopping. I'm a professional, I can do this. I can do the foal. Did you guys see the foal? I was gonna say, are we gonna get bucked off? Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, did you see the windows? The window pane things? I love that. Oh, I can't wait to stomp in some grapes. Oh my gosh, look at our little house. Oh my gosh, do you think the horses can kill us? Is there a death by horse? Death by goat? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my god, look at the little sheep. Manure. Yeah, well, that happens. Feed into horse. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. The child scaring the goat in the background. Are you kidding me? Oh, do you guys see the little unicorn onesie? Oh, we're gonna have to go back to that. For the infants, that was so cute. Oh, I can't wait to go buck wild. Haha, buck wild, get it? I cannot wait to go buck wild and decorate some horses. There we go. Oh, we're trotting. We're trotting. Are we running? We are running. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Oh, line dancing. I love it. Hallelujah, I love it. Look at us. Ooh, a fun new grill. A big horse rec center. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy we can like do it outside of it. I was worried when we saw like the art where it had like that big hole that they would just go inside. But I'm glad we get to see our horses like do stuff. I like the cast so far of what I'm seeing. I like it a lot. I love that kind of like Barbie pink cowgirl that we saw for a second. Look at that gate thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Okay, I have thoughts. I have thoughts. Okay, so let's kind of go back and we'll like pause on certain things. I will say right off the bat, I'm surprised this is coming out July 20th. I thought for sure it wouldn't be until maybe August. I don't know why. I guess it's because like when you think of the most recent expansion packs, I feel like it was like a month and a half between when we got the trailer to when it actually came out. So the fact that this is less than a month away is surprising to me. Although I guess lately they have been like, hey, new kit's coming out in 2 days. So maybe they're shortening their announcement time, but very interesting. Okay, let's start with the world. I am looking forward to the world. Caveat, I also understand the complaints that it feels like we're getting another American world, another desert world. We already have those. Let's have something new. I totally understand those comments, complaints, and concerns. I will say that I personally would probably play in this one more than I would Strangerville, solely because you don't have to do the Strangerville story every single time. I like to imagine maybe these two worlds are just kind of nearby each other. So I do like that aspect of it. I feel like that's a limiting factor for me to play in Strangerville, even though I really like the vibe and the aesthetic of the town. I don't always want to have to deal with the mother plant. And I know there's cheats and there's mods and you can get around it, but sometimes it's more of a hassle. So I do like the idea of having a world that is very similar, but you don't have to do that every time. Looking again at the world, it looks like there is going to be more like outskirts, maybe even like a big park area, similar to like Oasis Springs, where you have like that big outdoor area that you can explore, but then you also have this more downtown center, which I like. It's kind of hard to tell because these are probably all debug buildings. It's hard to tell what kind of build buy we might be getting, although this door I know I've seen throughout the trailer a few times. So I'm looking forward to that. I do like the door a lot. In terms of cast and what I'm seeing here, it looks like a lot of denim, a lot of jeans, a lot of flannel. I'm into the vibe though. I'm into it. I also love her. She's the main character, whoever this is. If they don't put her in the her and her horse in the actual game, I will be so upset. She better not just be a trailer sim. I want to meet her and I want to marry her. Here is some more cast. This is definitely a new hair. I'm not sure if this is a new one or if this is a base game. This might also be a base game hair, the one that has like the little top knot on top, or it might be new, who knows. But obviously this food looks new, and I think I did read that they did add some new food for this pack. We got Mr. Denim over here. And then of course the nectar as well, which looks like there's multiple different colors, multiple different types. I'm assuming that it's based on like the fruit or flower or whatever you want to use to make the nectar, which is kind of cool. I wonder if you get like certain moods if you drink certain nectars, like one will make you happy, one will make you energized, that kind of thing. That'd be fun. This also looks like a new bar back, and everything about this fit, I'm into it. I love it so much, especially this jacket. I hope that these are separate. This might be one whole outfit, and it kind of looks like it is, because it doesn't look like, you know, right here where there would be a separation, doesn't look like there is one. But I love this jacket so much. Although I guess it's kind of similar to this, and this looks like it is too, like a top and a bottom. I love the tattoo as well. Okay, here's a better look at some actual build stuff that's not Debug House. So it looks like we have some new siding, new wood siding, new columns, this beautiful like gate entrance thing, new fence, a bunch of new windows. It looks like they're going for a mix of rustic and modern, which I kind of like. You could do like a big beautiful farmhouse like this that has, it's a bit of both. I like the idea of having like a really rustic farmhouse that's been in the Sims family for generations, and another Sim, you know, comes in and they kind of give it some modern touches. I'm into that kind of build, so I'm looking forward to maybe doing something like that. Look at all of these little foals and goats and horses. Oh my gosh. Here is some kid and toddler stuff. I love this toddler outfit, so cute. I'm assuming this is pretty standard, you know, just flannel and jeans for the kids, but this toddler outfit, so cute. I'm hoping we get a decent amount of kid, toddler, and infant stuff. I'm hoping. All right, here's indoors. Obviously, we have the new nectar machine, the nectar maker thing, which is very fun. This beautiful wall art decor, that's very pretty. Looks like maybe some storage section. Whether it's just decor or functional, I don't know. Is this like basket weaving? That's beautiful. I would love that. I love these kitchen counters. They look like they're a good mix of being rustic, but not too stylized. Like I really enjoy the cottage living stuff, but like I don't always want like a chicken thing on my sink, you know, or I don't want like the little lacy detailing on it, but I want like something that's still kind of rustic. And so I feel like this will kind of fit that void for me. Although if you're someone, you're like, I do not need another rustic kitchen set, and this might not excite you as far as build by goes, I totally get it. But for me, I'm into it. Here's another angle. It looks like we have a cow plant head, a cute little shelf, cow print chair, and maybe like a rustic dining center. It looks like we also have some clutter in terms of just like some brushes and sweepers. What are they called? Brooms? Oh my gosh. I cannot think. Some sweepers, you know. So that's cool. I do like that. Okay. Poll number 1. Is there going to be a death by goat? You guys tell me. Let me know what you think. I hope there is. Kind of like how there's evil chickens. I hope there's death by goat. I want to get trampled to death by a bunch of tiny little goats. I think that's so fun. Poll number 2, how many types of cowboy boots do you think we're gonna have? I can't tell if these are the same ones with just different swatches. These ones are like dirtier than these, or if we're gonna have like a couple different versions of cowboy boots. I'm predicting 3. I think one is gonna be like short, like ankle booties. One will be classic cowboy boots that are gonna be worn in and a little bit more like rustic. And then one is gonna be fancier with more detailing and more fun and funky. I think those are going to be 2 separate things with their own swatches. So that's my prediction. 3 different cowboy boots. You guys let me know what your prediction is. I would love to know. I'm so happy we can like bottle feed the foals. That's so flippin' cute. I love that so much. I also love that kids can scare the goats to make them faint. We got a new gnome, little cowboy gnome. Love it. and a little, I don't know what this is, if this is just like decor. I can't tell if that's like a mug or if it's like horse supplies, but it's very cool, this little wagon thing. I'm also so happy that we can actually see, we can like build a barn for our horses and they can hang out in them. I'm guessing they're going to be tied to these like gates and the stall things rather than the barn itself, which is different from what they did with cottage living, where the cows and the llamas just kind of disappear into the dark hole of their little barn. I'm glad that we can actually like go in there, interact with them, clean them up, take care of them. That's much better. Thank you, EA. Thank you, Sims. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, we got more build by, we got more Cass. Cass, thing that's standing out to me, this unicorn onesie. I'm obsessed with it. I would love if there was an actual unicorn in this pack somewhere for us to discover. I feel like it would be hinted at and we would have seen something maybe by now, but maybe we can make our horses in Cass be unicorns. That might be fun. Anyway, love the fits all around. I think they're all very solid. They fit the Gene theme, the Gene, if you will, you know. Again, the hairs, this, I think this is new. I love it either way. Hard to tell if that one is because of the hats. And then this one, of course, we saw before, and then hers. I wonder how many cowboy hats we'll also get. These look like different shapes. So I'm gonna guess there's 3, because I think I saw another one that was like shorter and flatter. So I'm gonna guess 3 for the hats as well. Okay, I'm pumped for this. I cannot wait to see what people do with their horses and how they like decorate the horses. I guess that's how you would say it. But yeah, like I said, they could probably make unicorns if there isn't one. But I like that we can customize like the tail, we can customize the mane, we can customize like every single aspect of it. Up to like, you know, because these are a lot wavier, and the blankets and the saddles, they look really good. Like the detailing on these look really good, and I'm very excited for that. I can't wait to just mosey on through town on my horse. Just like this, we're moseying. Here's a couple more outfits. This is really cute. Oh wait, but here's that that outfit that I was saying earlier. It looks like it was all one thing. This looks like a skirt that's separate from it because that's a different top. So maybe it is 2 different things. But either way, love both of those. This looks beautiful. I hope that this is something we can actually like ride across and ride around. I hope that there's like kind of like how there is in Mount Komorebi, where you can just go like hike the trail. If you get on your horse, you can hit like ride trails, so you don't have to like micromanage, go here, go here, go here, but you can just like set out and have your horse just ride around. I hope that's how it functions, because that would be so fun. And I really want to see this. Line dancing, love it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Again, being able to go into the barn and take care of our horses. This is so nice. So quick story time. I grew up with horses. My mom had horses. We had like a pony for us kids. And we rode them pretty frequently when we were kids. Like we had like our property that our house was on and a property right next door that had like a big barn, a big open field with like a fence and everything for the horses to be in. Anyway, all that being said, my favorite part of like riding horses was like taking care of them before and after. So like brushing them down, you know, if they're all sweaty, giving them, you know, a good brush down, making sure they're clean, getting them some food, checking their hooves, cleaning out the horseshoes and everything. I loved that part of just like hanging out with the horse and being like, thanks for the ride, man. Let me take care of you. It was just very fun. And I'm glad that we get to do that with our Sims now as well. I love it. All of this build by stuff is also very fun. Like the saddle, the water trough, the manger hay thingy. I wonder if you can put a baby in that. That'd be funny. That'd be very funny. Yeah, it all looks great. This looks very fun as well. I'm assuming this is some kind of community lot thing where you can come and like have a cookout, but I really like this big old grill. Like we're gonna go full dad mode with this grill, 100%. I'm also very happy that we get to do this with our horses ourselves rather than them just like disappearing into this void and us getting like pop-ups to be like, what do you want to do? I'm glad that we actually get to see them jump. We get to see them do the barrels. We get to have a whole little rodeo. Super pumped for that. Look at that horse go. I love it. I love it so much. This fit, again, she has returned to us. My wife, my future wife. I love everything about it. Thank you so much. That's all I'm here to say. Finally, last thing I'll talk about There's a new way to bring ghosts back to life? That's insane. Who would have thought that the horse pack would be the ones where we're bringing ghosts back to life? It looks like it's some kind of specific wine. Look at him. We gave it to the ghost, and the ghost is coming back to life. That's insane. So we have what? We have Ambrosia, we have the Book of Life, we have Pleading with Grimm, I guess kind of counts. We have stuff with like spellcasters. You can bring ghosts back to life. And now we have our homemade nectar. Are we scaring the horse? That's so funny. The horse is like, what the heck is happening? I love it. Okay, so I went to the Sims website as well. I'll link this down below to just talk a little bit more about the pack. So the things that they highlight are make a life, get up early in the morning, look out at the big open countryside and know that all of your work is worth it. Spend your days keeping your animals happy and clean, harvesting prairie grass to feed them, collecting horse manure to fertilize plants, and making your own nectar to sell. Do it all in a ranch you design, whether that means a traditional cabin or a big red barn. Bonding with animals. Again, look at all of the build by stuff. This looks so cool. I love it. Fill your ranch with animal friends and carve out a life together. Your horses, including adorable foals, are part of your household and have lots of special interactions with both Sims and other horses. You can also care for mini goats and mini sheep and invite neighbors to come see how cute they are. Join a thriving community. More look at some of the cast items here. This outfit is also super cute. Living on a ranch has its moments of peace and solitude, but there's also a lively social scene. Your Sims can go into town to meet friends at the bar, blow off steam at the dance hall, or train at the equestrian park. They can also host events like cookouts and dances on their own property and hire a ranch hand to help when the work builds up. I'm very curious to see how the ranch hand works. Are we going to be able to do a full-on like Wattpad romance between us and our ranch hand? I hope so. That sounds great. Raise horses. Horses are part of the family. Customize hoofed friends and create a sim or get new horses by rescuing or purchasing them. Foals can also be born on your ranch. Sims can learn the riding skill, and horses can train in the agility and jumping skills. Skilled horses and riders can even win awards at the equestrian center. I like that they're saying that horses can specifically gain skills. It sounds like they're going to be a little bit more interactive than like dogs or cats are, where like you can train a dog to like sit, but you don't see like this is their sitting skill. You know what I mean? So I wonder if when you click on the horse in your household, if you're going to be able to see more information about it, beyond just like these are its traits, but like here are the skills. Or if you can even like, if you're controlling a horse, you can have it interact with like its rider or another horse even. It sounds like there might be a little bit more gameplay controlling the horse than there is for cats and dogs in the game, which I think would be a cool move for them to have done. Also, I pulled up Twitter really quick. This is from the Henford Hen. Make sure you go follow them. But it does sound like they did work They did work with an Indigenous individual, Stacy Parshall Jensen, to make sure that they are introducing, or not introducing, but are highlighting elements of Native American culture in this pack. I think that's great. I'm very happy that they're doing that. And they are also making a donation to the Sacred Healing Circle, which I will have linked below, which is 100% Indigenous founded and led organization working to support Indigenous communities through preserving traditional methodologies and practices, including the Native American Horse Preservation and Research Program. So yeah, I'm super happy that they're doing this. It sounds like there's going to be food, home items, and clothing that are specifically there to represent and pay homage and love to the Indigenous Native American culture, which is, if we were going to get another American world, I'm happy that they're doing it this way and it's not like rootin' tootin' white cowboys, you know, so very happy for this. All right, well, that's it for now. You guys let me know what you think. Are you excited about this pack? Are you going to wait for more information? I'm cautiously, optimistically excited for this pack. I feel like I'm going to get it either way, and I feel like I will enjoy elements of the gameplay. I'm hoping that there are parts of it that I can like incorporate into like everyday gameplay rather than just like, I'm gonna make a horse ranch sim. So because that to me is when it's like what separates a game pack from an EP, is when it's something that like there are bits and pieces that I can incorporate into like a regular old gameplay. And I think that's one of the debates going around, is whether this feels like it's a full EP or if it would have been better as a game pack. I'm going to save my opinion on that for when it comes out and I see what level of gameplay we have. I do think that the nectar making stuff is something that I could see Sims doing that aren't necessarily like rancher Sims. I feel like that's a fun little hobby for Sims to have. But yeah, I'm curious because you have stuff like growing together that really, actually, let me like play this while I talk. Because you have stuff like growing together where you have like the milestones. Like that's such a huge thing that they introduced with that pack. And infants, obviously. And then you have stuff that even if you aren't specifically playing in San Sequoia in that world, that pack still affects your gameplay in other save files, or like seasons, where obviously wherever you go there's going to be seasons to it, or things like city living, where wherever you are you get invited to like the festivals and stuff, and those are ongoing in the game. So I'm curious if there will be things like that that kind of make this feel worth it as an EP versus a game pack to me. Again, like I said, I'm going to hold out my full thoughts on that until we actually get it and we play around and we see what the full effects look like. I'll also say I'm very interested to see how this pack goes with cottage living. I think it'd be really fun to get a big lot and have like llamas, cows, horses, goats, sheep, chickens, and like crops. I think that would be super fun to have like a full-on farm. For me personally, I think there's enough distinction between like ranch and farm, like English cottage farm and then the Western ranch style, that they do feel like two different things. But again, I totally understand people who are saying like this feels like it should have been one big farm pack. I understand that, but I'm happy we're getting two different worlds to highlight the different aspects of this kind of aesthetic and lifestyle. So all that being said, you guys let me know if you're going to get it, if you're excited about it. If you want me, I mean, I'm going to do probably a little mini let's play if you guys want specific things to do. I'm hoping that there's like an aspiration or something, or maybe a new trait that I can play around with to kind of explore it, whether we do like a rags to riches or we just kind of go in there and see what we get. If there's anything specific you want me to do, let me know. I'm looking forward to this pack, and July 20th, baby, is going to sneak right up on us and we'll go for it. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.